What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. This video we have Season 3, Episode 20, 21. We just followed up on the last few episodes where craziness happened. Commander Irving's gone. 100-ish scouts are gone.
Nuts.
Got into the cellar, got some info about the previous world. At the end of the episode, it was starting to give us some background information on Greta Yeager, Aaron's dad, so I'm assuming that's where we'll pick up. Stick around after the video for all the goodness.
Here we go.
Commentary, discussion, etc., etc.
I can't hear myself speak. It's really hard to tell how loud I'm speaking.
That day.
Devil Bloods.
But he just called them Eldians.
Oh, okay, I missed that.
Yeah, he said these damn Eldians.
Damn, it's easy to miss shit.
So they clearly have enough technology for blimp-type flying things.
Yeah.
They have cannons.
Beating, please.
My sister didn't want to come, but I dragged her with me. Please allow me to take her punishment too.
Very well.
Jesus.
Here's another. Let's go easy on him, Kruger. Come on, dear. Let's get you back home.
The next day, my sister was found on the banks of the river.
Oh my God.
I showed the girl to the gates of Liberio, and then I went on my way.
So they're in a place called Marley. And they're referencing him, his family, as Eldians. So there's clearly like a structure, like social classes based on race, I guess, or
1,820 years ago, our ancestor Emir Fritz made a contract.
so Emir Fritz. So you have to like try and pay attention to these names.
It looks like a mirror.
No, it's not.
No.
No, she's saying Emir Fritz made a deal with the devil. This is not. This is just saying no. Yeah, it has nothing to do with Emir or Emir's Titan.
Okay.
Emir was named after this person, Fritz, because Fritz is the main family.
Yeah.
1,820 years ago, our ancestor Emir Fritz made a contract with the devil of all earth. Upon her death, Emir's spirit was split into the 9 titans. These titans defeated the great nation of Marley and conquered the continent for themselves.
So this is him reading from obviously like Marleyan history books. This is the story they're telling. So Eldians are descendants of Emir who have the power of the Titans. When she died, she passed it down to 9. I think when we were talking the other night, we've narrowed down that you've seen 8 of them, which we'd already referenced before. Like, there's not like 2 colossal Titans. There's one with that ability. So
Yeah.
it's basically his dad, who is also an Eldian because they're being treated like second-class citizens. Reading from like a Marleyan history book on like why they bear the weight of the sins of their ancestors.
Okay.
So you see, like, so pretty much what he just explained was like everything that we've been seeing take place has been taking place on this island. So that island is what they've thought is like their entire world. It's not. Obviously, when
They're a tiny speck.
well, obviously when Armin's talking about like the sea and stuff, yeah, like they're obviously the entire world is not just this place. But when the king went here and erected the 3 walls, obviously the king was part of the Titans that didn't. So he said Marley used the Eldians' arrogance against them and seized control of 7 of the 9 Titans. So the founding Titan and I don't know what the other one is. Fled to here, and then that's when we started to get like the history of they call this island Paradis. So he went here, erected all the walls, erased all of the Eldians' memories, and forced them to live in fear for the next 100 years of peace until Aaron's dad went there and stole whatever.
And he fled there along with a great many of his people. Our ancestors were abandoned and left behind on the mainland, but why are you doing this? What's wrong with you? Why are you so eager to get us all shipped away?
That I'd show these Marleyans who the real devils were. I saw that my ancestors' so-called sins were justified. I've discovered the truth. Our ancestor Ymir awakened the power of the Titans and used it to tame the wilderness, carve out roads, and to make bridges to span the mountains. She didn't oppress other people, she helped them to prosper.
My comrades! The owls sent us a new ally.
Hello. It's good to meet you. I am here as a descendant of the royal family, the last on this continent, Dinah Fritz. In the midst of the Great Titan War, the 145th king forsook his duty to restore order on the continent.
Oh, the Titans on the wall.
Distant island. All our pain.
His name was Zeke. A royal child, Zeke. There's no doubt in my heart that someday he'll lead his people to victory.
Oh, that
As the
picture.
world around us rapidly advanced,
So he had a family before Aaron's
restorationists.
family.
An enormous cache of fossil fuel lies beneath Paradis. Marley can't afford to let it lie unused. If you ever interfere with our affairs, the millions upon millions of Titans sleeping within the walls will flatten the entire world.
So do you see, like, have you connected the dots as to why the island of Paradis has been being attacked by Marley then? So you remember, like,
so much.
I know. That's
My
why I'm trying.
brain.
So you remember when it was like, why are they attacking? We don't know why they're attacking, why they're breaking down the walls, why everybody in those walls has to die.
So they want the fossil fuels.
That and, well, they want the founding Titans, so that way they don't have to worry about...
But the founding Titan only works with
Correct.
a royal family member.
Correct, but if it was given to anybody else, they don't have to worry about the threat of the person with that power sending all millions of those giant Titans out throughout the world. The whole point is they don't even care who has the power, just as long as that power can't be used. If you ever try and go over there and there's a guy that's just like, you fuck with us, millions of giant Titans will literally just walk through your entire
So they're
world.
basically asleep until the founding Titan.
Yeah, they don't do anything until somebody with the power of the founding Titan says,
Huh.
With Zeke,
What?
become a Marleyan warrior.
Huh?
You see, Zeke, almost
he's sending his son to be a Marleyan warrior. Warriors is what, like, Rhina referred to himself. And then also the Beast Titan at one point was like, if I beat you again, I'll have another warrior take your
Is
place.
that him?
Is what him?
He's blonde. Beast Titan.
everything that
Who,
you've been
him?
told
Yeah.
by the
I don't know.
was wrong.
Yeah.
But you have to obey their every order, and you have to do it better and faster than anyone else around you. By turning in both of his naive, foolish parents to
Oh.
public security.
But, like, if you can add this up, if you wonder where Titans come from, it's literally just punished Eldians brought from Marley over to this island,
Yeah.
changed into Titans, and then they make their way to wherever the... So when you wonder, like, where do Titans come from? They're literally just people that...
So the Eldians that are on the island are being attacked by Eldians that are punished for being who they are. That's fucked up.
Like Sergeant Major Gross.
Oh, this one's a woman. Too bad. If only you weren't a devil.
And she's a founding Titan. Like, they just turned her into... Oh.
He was just, like, reliving the memories.
Yeah. So they turned her into the founding Titan then, basically. Because she's a royal...
No, well, No, she would have the capabilities of it, but the founding Titan's power still resides in the person who has eaten and passed down that power. You don't just get it because you were royal and turned into a Titan. If she had eaten the founding Titan, then yes, she would inherit the...
Okay.
What was that boy, Dinah? Look at that! Your woman's forgotten all about you. I guess she fancies that Grice fella.
She's the one that ate his mom. This bitch!
Well, I mean, she didn't mean it. She's just a Titan, but his first wife ate his second wife.
Yeah. She meant it.
Yeah, she was jealous. She just knew.
My God. Yes. Thank you.
Because I'm the owl, Grisha. Watch closely. Don't forget. This is how we of the Nine use our power.
So he's the good guy.
He's the one who's been feeding like their patriots.
Information.
Yeah. That's just like that area just has like a wall. That's where they would just take them, turn them into Titans, and send them off into the rest of Paradis. Attack Titan.
Okay.
So the Attack Titan is the name of one of the Titans.
Okay.
Just like the Colossal Titan, Armor Titan, there's the Attack Titan.
Okay.
What exactly is it you're asking me to do?
I want you to make your way into the walls and take the founding Titan by force. After you've inherited my Titan, that is.
I knew it!
Anyone who inherits the power of one of the Nine will perish 13 years later.
Oh.
That's how long it's been for me.
He said that was the rule. Called it the curse of Ymir.
Damn.
The enemy would have forced Dinah to bear their children for the rest of her miserable life. Would that have been better?
Yeah.
This Titan's marched in the vanguard. It has ever pushed forward, seeking freedom. And for freedom's sake, it fights. Therefore,
It's called the Attack Titan.
So despite his lack of royal blood, it's at least conditionally possible for Eren to wield that power too.
Oh.
That's right. Felt like everything connected. Why? Why only then?
I'm here as a descendant of the royal family. The last that stayed. My name's Dinah Fritz.
He's deducing why he was able to control Titans for that brief moment.
Oh, because he came in contact with a royal thingy.
What would they do to Historia?
He doesn't know if she needs to be a Titan or not, so he doesn't know if they would turn her into a Titan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
build a
Ah!
After you've entered the walls, you should start a family.
What are you talking about? I'm still married to Dinah.
Be it your wife, your child, or even a stranger. Love someone in those walls. You have to see this through. Complete your mission and save Mikasa and Armin.
Mikasa? Armin? Who are they?
They're from my memories.
What about his memories?
Gives me fucking cold chills every time. Anytime that song plays now, just because of that scene.
What does he say though? Something about who are they? And he's like, I don't know. What?
They're not from my memories. Dude, what did he say?
You have to protect Mikasa and Armin.
Okay, so Eren's not even born yet. His dad hasn't even met his mom.
Yeah.
Which means Mikasa and Armin are not born yet.
Right.
And he just told Grisha Yeager to go over there, find love, start a family, protect Mikasa and Armin.
So how would he know who they are?
Exactly. You don't have that information. He just said it's not my memories. He said those aren't my memories.
I'm so fucking confused.
Yeah, you don't have all the info, and I can't give you this info.
Oh, so it's why that you... Oh, okay.
Yeah, if this was info I could give, I would. I can't. I didn't experience that, like, fucking... The second time I watched this through, and this happened with all of the information I have, it's already crazy at all, and sets up a lot of questions that the Attack Titan, Aaron Kruger, gives the Attack Titan to his dad, who then gives the Attack Titan and the Founding Titan to Aaron.
And he names him after him.
Yeah, I don't know. But Mikasa and Armin aren't going to be born for 3 or 4 years from now. But Aaron Kruger has the some type of information to where he's like, you have to stop this. Like, you're the only one who can. You have to go there, start a family, steal the Titan. You have to do this, or this is just going to all repeat. This constant death, the enslavement of these people, the deaths of everyone over there. It's not going to stop unless you go over there, find love, make a family, so you can protect Mikasa and Armin.
How does he know that?
So the Attack Titan, who's always fighting for freedom, and whatnot, thinks it's important enough not only to pass on his power like you would normally expect. I need to pass it on to you. You hate Marley just as much. You're the only one who can go over there, find the Founding Titan, steal the Founding Titan's power, so that way this whole process doesn't repeat. But he also, within that same dialogue, before dying, thinks it's important enough to tell Grisha Jaeger to save 2 kids who have not been born yet.
This makes no sense.
It does to me, and the second time I watched that through, when I first watched this episode, now anytime I hear that song, I get cold chills every single time, because that might be one of the most holy shit TV moments I've ever watched in my entire life. Like, no joke.
And I won't find this out until when?
20, 30 episodes.
Jeez. Okay. Like he could see the future or something?
He described them as memories. He didn't describe them as, like, seeing the future.
This is so confusing.
Because if he could see the future, he would be able to tell him more.
Yeah.
So he just said, these memories aren't mine. You need to save Mikasa and Armin. Apparently, according to the Attack Titan, it's important enough within the last dialogue he has in his life to say, go start a family, go get the Founding Titan, find love, save Mikasa and Armin. Who's Mikasa and Armin? I don't know. Those aren't my memories. So, every time I see that. And then the Aaron thing, like I said, if he doesn't know, if, like, he knows that when he touched Dinah Fritz as the person that was in Titan form, was the only time that he's been able to control Titans for that brief period of time. And the second he touched her hand, you saw a spark, and you actually saw the spark in Rhina, Ymir, and Bertolt, maybe. But it flashes between them. So when he punches the hand of Dinah Fritz, you see, like, a quick, like that quick, like, flash of, like, electricity, like kind of like what happens when Historia, like, sees the future, or not sees the future, but sees the memories of somebody or whatever.
Yeah.
When he did that, it flashed to him, like, inside of his head with that electricity, and then it also showed Ymir, Rhina, and Bertolt also experienced that, and then all of a sudden he was able to control Titans for a minute or two. So he's sitting there right now. When he stood up, he's like, no way. He figured out why he was able to, because he touched somebody of royal blood. But he doesn't know if... I was
thinking it was because he realized that the girl he was...
No, he already knew that. He already knew that when he was... he already knew that when he was in bed.
Yeah.
But he doesn't know if the person has to be a Titan, like a pure Titan, in order to do it. And like he was saying, if the military finds out that Historia, if she's a Titan, then they could use Eren to control Titans. He doesn't want to risk Historia being turned into a Titan for the military's benefit.
Yeah.
So so that's why he stopped. But so yeah, Marley versus Eldia, the whole history. You know, Ymir makes a deal with what they think is the devil, but then some people say that she touched like the life of the earth or something, and then so there's two completely conflicting stories. Marley is saying she made a deal with the devil, she survived for 13 years, passed down her Titan powers down to 9 other Titans, the founding Titan, then 8 others. We've met 8 total Titans. Marley says those Titans just enslaved all of Marley, killed them, stole riches, blah, blah, blah. Whereas the Eldians say they just actually used it to help people. They didn't do that. It might have been a mix of both. Nobody will probably ever actually know if it was all good, all bad. That's just how history is always written throughout the world. Eldians ruled the world for 1,800 and something years. Then Marley somehow infiltrated and got 7 of the Titans to their side. I'm assuming the ones that they didn't was the founding Titan, or the founding king or whatever, retreated to Paradis, erected the walls and said, don't come in here or I'll let out all the Titans. But now we know he announced like a truce of whatever, I don't know. No war truce, whatever, so he won't do anything. And then I'm assuming the other one that they didn't have control of was the Attack Titan. Because the Attack Titan always fights for freedom. So the 7 others that they had, you now know when it was like, why is Reina, Bertolt, Annie, and whoever, which was going to be somebody, but then Ymir ate them, why are they attacking over here? It's because they're there looking for the founding Titan.
Yeah.
And the Attack Titan, technically. Like, they want all the Titans if they can have them. But that's why they broke in. That's why they launched this attack on humanity. Reina says, 3 years ago, we launched an attack on humanity within the walls. He doesn't even say humanity. He says humanity within the walls. So they make all these comments and things, like, during all of this that, like, allude to the fact that, like, it's not just people living there. So he says, we're tasked with, an attack on humanity. They're trying to find the founding Titan. Then they found Eren. They deduced that he has the power of coordinate, so obviously their goal was to get him, capture him, bring him back to Marley, so that way they could then attack Eldia, or not Eldia, so that way they could attack Paradis for the resources without the threat of the founding Titan being able to send all the Titans out. You can't attack it right now, and you can't go there to get the resources that are on it, because if the founding Titan holder then sends out all the Titans, then they're just going to destroy the world or whatever he said. But they want to do it quickly because right now, whatever world they're in is in a battle for natural resources, and there's a large stockpile of natural resources below Paradis, but they can't go get them, and they're worried. The reason that they're launching the attack now, like he had mentioned, is because the world is advancing in technology. As strong as Titans are, at some point, if you have bombs, nukes, planes, rocket launchers, at some point you can see, like, even cannons are somewhat effective. So like, based on their technological advancements, at some point they're going to get to a point to where Titans aren't going to be the end-all be-all. Like, right now, if Titans existed in our world, it would mean nothing.
Yeah.
They would get nuked. They would get predator striked. It would be gone instantly. So as humanity progresses in technology, Titans are going to mean less and less. So he explained, like, Marley has been controlling the world pretty much in terms of, like, natural resources because they've been using the power of their Titans. But they showed they have flying planes, they have cars. At some point, they're getting to where Titans aren't going to matter.
Yeah.
So that's why they said that's why they're launching the attack now, to try and get the founding Titans so they can get the natural resources, because at some point within the very distant future, Titans aren't going to really matter. So... And yes, if any of them die...
So much information, just...
Yep. If any of them die, without passing it on, it's just given to the next potentially born Eldian baby somewhere in the world.
That's crazy.
You won't know. You won't know who it goes to, where it goes.
I just have...
Dinah Fritz got changed into a Titan. That Titan ate the new... wife of Gresha. Gresha got the power of that Titan, which means he only had 13 years to live. And he passed it on to Aaron probably when Aaron was about 10-ish. So at that point when you were like, if you were ever thinking in your head, like, why couldn't he just do all this? Like, he has all the info. He probably didn't have many years left. If he got it right then, moved there, and then you saw his story of meeting his wife, and then his son grows up to be 10, he only has a year at max left. Yeah. And now you know Aaron only has 8 years, Armin only has 13, and you know every single one of the Titans you've seen, Annie, Bertolt, Rhina, they're all on, well, not Rhina, or not Bertolt anymore, but you all know they were on time as well. Like they're on borrowed time, 13 years. So, oh gosh. Yeah, it was a lot. That was by far the most amount of information that we've gotten. Those 2 episodes.
My brain's gonna explode.
Yep, those 2 episodes had more information than all the rest of the episodes combined in terms of how much information we just got. Yeah, at the end of that episode.
Can't wait to understand.
Nobody, unless they watch that multiple times, will ever be able to fully appreciate that moment. Yeah. I remember that. I still remember. I don't think I'll ever forget watching that for that second time, and I had to pause it, and I'm like, oh my god. And then went back and replayed it, and it's just like... Yep, don't know.
Crazy.
So, if you guys are... Let me know what you guys thought, especially for those of you who watched this for like the second time through and are able to piece together. Don't post any spoilers on the comments of this video, please.
Spoilers. I'm not even looking.
Yeah. Don't post any spoilers. The next episode is going to be the finale. Don't look.
Oh, snap.
Actually, it doesn't even matter if you look because it's the finale. But final episode is called The Other Side of the Wall. Okay. So, yeah. So, if you guys are enjoying the content, make sure you guys subscribe. The last couple of videos have done very well, as you'd probably expect, because all these episodes have been bangers. I actually think those couple episodes we watched with Armin and Ervin's charge and Armin's speech and all that was the highest rated episode on IMDb with a 9.9 rating with like 1 million ratings. If you guys are new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. We put out videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern. We plan on continuing to do that. We're going to be moving on to the final season in the video after next, because next video will just be the finale on its own.
That's intense.
Granted, like I said, there's like 30-something episodes in the final season.
Yeah.
So there's a lot more to happen. Like I said, drop a comment if you watched that through the second time and like what you felt. If it's the same as me, I'm assuming it is, because this show blows my mind. But like,
seriously,
I get cold chills every single time I ever even hear the outro of this last half of this season, just because of that episode and what it means for connecting dots 30 episodes from now. But we'll see you guys next video for the season 3 finale. Thank you guys for all the support. The last few videos have been doing great. We'll see you not tomorrow, whatever the next day is. Yep. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.